This is the Holy Love congregation in a city called Ningbo in eastern China. Parishioners here have been told that they have until this week to get out of their place of worship because the government plans to destroy it. Communist Party officials say this is part of a campaign against illegal buildings in this part of China. But church activists have told us they believe it is a coordinated party campaign to crack down on Christianity. Since the beginning of this year, at least half a dozen churches here in Zhejiang province have suffered cross removals or been completely demolished. Those demolitions have caused fury and dismay among many worshippers, with some now fearing that Beijing is using the region as a testing ground before rolling out a nationwide campaign against the church. The latest target is the Holy Love Church, which opened its doors last September and has around 1,000 members. In April, party officials told churchgoers the building and its cross were eyesores that needed destroying. The last service was held here on May the 11th. We've been trying to get some information about what exactly is going on here. There are two guys at the front door, one of whom we think is maybe from the local police station. They've told us they don't know what's going on. They don't know if demolition work is going on, if construction work is going on. They said we can't go into the church. They've tried to stop us filming here, and they've even now started taking our pictures with a cell phone. So we don't really know what's going on, but we've seen about half a dozen construction workers going in the last few minutes. There's scaffolding all the way up this huge 10-storey building, and it seems like demolition has probably begun. Since receiving orders to leave their church, worshippers have been holding weekly services in the canteen of a local school. Fearing government reprisals, most are now too afraid to speak out. But one group of worshippers did agree to meet with us at a location on the other side of the city. They said they feared the demolition would be only the beginning of a wider campaign against Chinese Christians.
Religious affairs officials told us a provincial official passed by our church and said the cross needed to be taken down. At first, they asked us to put it on the wall. We refused. Now they have told us they will tear the whole church down. They told us the cross was too shiny, too tall, and too big. We were told that the provincial government decided the church was disturbingly eye-catching. They said it needed to be demolished with determination and that those responsible should be held accountable. All we can do is confess the officials' sins for them, pray for them, and hope they will change their minds.
Why is it that you think the Communist Party finds such a big church and such a big cross so disagreeable?
It is because they are afraid that as the number of Christians increase, they will come into conflict with their policies and governments. Perhaps Zhejiang is a testing ground. Judging from the current situation, it is very probable that things will get worse.